Hi, I'm John McNeil. Welcome to Helping Other People Evolve. I want to talk about the disease of addiction, including alcoholism. Many of you out there that are struggling or stuck, and if it's not you, then it's a loved one, and you just feel hopeless because you're powerless. But if you are at a point which we call in recovery a bottom, I want you to know that's the best place to be. But you have to do some work to make sure that bottom doesn't turn into death or another run or another drink. I want you to know that I'm going to offer some support groups. And I need to say, I am not the representative of any of them, but they are workable. Narcotics Anonymous, Alcoholics Anonymous, Smart Recovery, Celebrate Recovery, Refuge for Recovery, Mindfulness, Dual Diagnosis, Faith-Based, and even if therapy, psychologists, psychiatrists, and one more, MARA, Medication Assistant Recovery Anonymous, that's for maintenance. I'm saying these support groups because they are resources that individuals like you can use. And yes, I know what I'm talking about. Why? Because I'm in recovery. And I've been practicing recovery for a long time. That's right, 5/13/93. And I'm telling you this, we are losing the war. The war that is going on that I'm talking about is these new drugs, fentanyl, carfentanil, meth, repress, pills. You can walk into the grocery store as well as your local store and buy any kind of beer or alcohol or wine. Listen, you have to figure out how are you going to save your life. Self-will ain't going to do it. I get it. You ain't going to use no more, and you probably mean that. But once that desire and that obsession get a hold of you, I'm not using no more, you become a robot. You become a soldier, and you're going to march. No love that you have for your children, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your uncle, your aunt, your mother, your dad, your sister, your brother, none is going to stop you from going to get what is calling you. But again, when you think that your self-will can help you control it, it's not going to happen. You are under control. And the only way the control can be given back to you is by utilizing support. Rehabilitation facilities is not a vacation for an oil change or take a break. It is a place that gives you an opportunity to start getting some space away from your drug of choice, including alcohol. And the space will hopefully allow you to be able to receive some education, because a lot of you aren't familiar with how deep this stuff goes. But I'm saying all this because you're dying. You're going to kill yourself. And it's not fair to everyone that loves you. It's not even fair to you. You think I don't know that most of you enjoy the high or the intoxication? Or let's talk about it relieves stress, or it helps you feel like you can manage better. It's a dependence. That's what that's called. There is a better you that's bursting to be free, but it can't be free because you're imprisonating yourself with the continuing, allowing yourself to use it. You don't understand. The disease of addiction is a killer. It don't immediately kills, but it devours. It tears up anything that's connected to you. So I'm taking a risk again to present this video in hopes that if you watch it or a loved one, don't be afraid to reach out. And I said earlier, a bottom is necessary. It doesn't have to be severe, such as car accidents or a long prison sentence or an overdose and maybe no Narcan is around. Yeah, I'm talking about being able at a point where you can stop for that time being to actually be available or able to receive some help. Because if you don't, you're going to get charged up again. And it's going to have you marching to its tone to continue, putting yourself at risk to go by. You put yourself at risk to not knowing what's can happen or what can happen. You know, there are so many people I deal with in a day who tell me they got trust issues, but you don't have a problem with trusting what's in those bags or those packages, as well as twisting the top off or clicking the can open. You don't have a problem with trusting then, but you have a problem with trusting where people can help you. And I need to tell you, it's supposed to hurt to let go because it's a healing process, but it's better than continuing suffering. If you want to be free, ask for help. I know it can be challenging, but it's the best medicine you could ever start taking for yourself. The help is available. Again, please do something different. I understand it is not easy to tell your disease no, but it is possible. And you get yourself connected to any of those resources that I stated early on, and you will find that you will get around people who can educate, support, guide you, and strengthen you so the new you can be birthed. And you will have to keep practicing this stuff, and it will become a new way of life. Any skill that is accumulated from a human being took practice. You did not become addicted or alcoholic overnight. It took time. So you reverse it, it's going to take time to get better, but it's possible. There are many of us that believe in people like you, but you don't know that because your disease has you in a state of denial. I know that there may be some of you that have been through a lot of different traumas and even death, grieving of other people. I'm just begging and pleading for you to find a better way to dealing with it than what you are doing. Our babies are dying. This thing does not discriminate. It doesn't care who it gets. The only thing I know about discrimination is that people discriminate. But this entity, this element, recognized by names of alcoholism or drug addiction, it does not care who it gets. You can be 9 years old. You could be 80 years old. You still are a candidate to be victimized and controlled by these entities. I'm pleading that you actually give yourself a chance. You cannot keep letting your feelings dictate a decision because you have no willingness or ability to endure the impact from situations. Even if you didn't deserve the situation, it still continue to put you in a position where you make decisions to rely on this. All I'm telling you is give yourself a chance. I'm so tired of losing people to this war. There are many of you who really want a way out. So again, if you're viewing this video, hopefully something I said will give you a chance to take a look at and just reach out and say, help me. I need help. I can't stop using. I don't want to die. You know, it's possible. Please reach out. Ask for help. Until my next video, helping other people evolve is what we do. Thank you.